guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and today we're going to do another no-item run for the new stages of Extreme Super Battle Road. Today we're going to be utilizing the Reps of Universe 7 / Power of Revival team in order to take down the full power stage of Extreme category Super Battle Road. Now, one thing you guys are going to notice is that in some of these stages of Extreme category Super Battle Road now, the difficulties of these stages, it varies wildly. This stage is ridiculously easy, right? LR Evolution Blue Vegeta, look at this. He starts out taking double-digit damage. Dude, in the Universal Survival Saga stage, it's like, wasn't Vegeta taking like 100k the first hit? Like, that stage is so much more difficult than this one. It's just like, it's crazy, right? And the reason that's so wild is because, you know, for the Universal Survival Saga stage, you know, obviously we could use all those units, but we could use a very similar build here, which we do. So, I mean, honestly, like, I tried a couple of different builds. Like, I used double Jiren Universal Survival Saga team. I tried a double Goku and Frieza Reps of Universe 7 build, and then, you know, double LR Evolution Blue Vegeta, and boom, like, we just easily destroy this stage. This was one attempt with this team right here. Now, LR Roshi, right? Again, we have to talk about him. Easily, I think, the best free-to-play unit in the game. I just, like, the more I use him, the more he seems to separate himself from Prime Battle Frieza to me. Roshi is just so much better, head and shoulders better, in the difficult content that you're going to want to utilize this guy. Roshi works incredibly with the best units in the game. AGL UI Goku, Int Evolution Blue Vegeta, and Goku and Frieza are absolutely within the top, like, you know, 5. Like, they're all 3 top 5 unit in the game candidates. I probably would put Goku and Frieza at, what, like, 6 myself? But, like, you know, they're a top 5 unit candidate for sure. Roshi works incredibly with all of them. Now, Roshi, too, in this run, we don't have access to Roshi's active skill or his revival. Roshi cannot revive on the team we're using because we need 2 Turtle School allies in order to do that. I could use the 2 Blue Kaioken Gokus, the AGL one, as well as the STR Blue Kaioken Goku, but it just would not be, I don't know that it would be wise. I do think this stage, like, Blue Kaioken Goku could help. Like, you could easily no-item this with Blue Kaioken Goku on the team, I would say, without a shadow of a doubt in my head, right? But that doesn't mean I want to run him. And it's like, if there was one other unit, maybe like another, like, Blue Kaioken Goku or something like that we could also, like, run, like, you know, sure, that would be good. But, like, you know, even if we just run, what's his name? Again, even if we just run the STR Blue Kaioken Goku, it's not going to allow Roshi to get his revive and stuff like that anyway, right? So, like, we don't really have to worry about that. But Roshi, even without being able to revive, even without having access to his active skill, he still has really good defense. He still has his dodging, and he still has the 12 key 70% chance to stun, or he's also got the 18 key, like, big damage as well as seal attack that he can do, right? You guys can see with double LR Evolution Blue Vegeta on each, like, rotation here, like one on each rotation, we just have, like, no way of losing. I had tried another build too. It's very unfortunate because it's like, we know that, you know, LR UI Goku's a lot better than LR Evolution Blue Vegeta. I mean, everyone knows that, right? He's just a lot better. The TUR is like that as well, because TUR Blue Vegeta is only able to get up to 20% damage reduction. He only gets hit once, and he builds up 10% extra. That's it. Whereas UI Goku still has goddamn 50% chance to dodge, and then UI Goku's TUR has Prepare for Battle, Shocking Speed, Over in a Flash, and Tournament of Power, right? For LR UI Goku, they took off Over in a Flash. I don't know why. I mean, wow. That would be, like, if it, like, get rid of, like, Godly Power from, like, LR UI Goku or something like that, and instead give him that Over in a Flash, and he's even, could you imagine if he had Prepare for Battle, Shocking Speed, Over in a Flash, and Tournament of Power? UI Goku would actually be, like, best friends with every single unit in the, it would be so wild. Because, like, there's a lot of Over in a Flash characters on, like, Realm of Gods, like the Blue Fusions, as well as LR God Goku, who would work a lot better, you know, if UI, like, would work better on Realm of Gods if UI Goku is rocking Over in a Flash. Because it's, like, obviously, UI Goku, best unit in the game, like, if you're building a team, you start with him, right? So Roshi, super good. LR Evolution Blue Vegeta, as you guys see, completely dominates. This second fight was the troublesome one because of Gohan and Videl. It was simply just, like, lock down Gohan and Videl, and then we're good. I wasn't really too scared about winning as long as we could sort of lock them down. You know, because we have Angel, Golden Frieza, who's able to stack. You know, he's got his defense, he's got his attack debuff, he's got his seal. You know, LR, Goku, and Frieza are doing so much damage. Like, there's just, like, we're able to get so many powerful Universal Survival Saga units on this full power team. It's crazy. And what's really interesting is the full power category, right, has got some really impressive units on it. Like, I wish I could have done a build with, like, LR, Goku, and Piccolo or something like that. But the problem is that full power, when it comes to their leaders, right, full power leaders, we're talking about Dragon Ball Super Physical Broly, who gets killed instantly in here. And then Ultra Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, again, who gets killed instantly in here. So, you know, neither, like, running an actual full power team is for sure not going to be the way to go. Definitely what you want to do is just build, like, a Universal Survival Saga team, a Reps of Universe 7 team, something like that. The other thing, too, is that, remember, Vegeta is Reps of Universe 7 and Power of Revival for his leader skill. Power of Revival characters that could be run on this team. We could have used LR Tech Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, and then the Int Kid Goku, both of whom. Oh, I keep calling Power of Revival. It's a powerful comeback category, right? Yeah, I gotta, now that we have the actual global translation, I gotta use powerful comeback. But, you know, those two characters are on there from the powerful comeback category that, you know, definitely deserve consideration. The Kid Goku is solid with his stunning. He's got the active skill. You know, his damage numbers and his defensive numbers have definitely waned at this point. But, like, that Kid Goku's not, like, you know, the worst unit ever. Like, he's still good, right? Well, solid, I would say. Solid. I don't want to go too overboard. Now, LR Jiren. Remember, we could potentially have access to LR Jiren's active skill. In order for LR Jiren to get his active skill, he does have to get hit 5 times. And then, you know, you pop it and you get guaranteed stun on the enemies, which is just crazy. So we could potentially get that. Remember that Jiren also can utilize his 18-key super attack to stun as well. Jiren has a 30% chance to stun on his 18-key super attack. We had some points where we did struggle for key a little bit because it's like, you know, LR Evolution Blue Vegeta is just a better defensive unit outright than full power Jiren. So, of course, we want to rock him in slot 1 in the real problem spots. We got Evolution Blue Vegeta's active skill off. Again, I would argue Vegeta has a better active skill than Goku, but it's because it's an AoE. But I actually have gotten that to matter, like, 3 times ever. Like, you just, like, once you get to turn 4 in Extreme Super Battle Road, like, there's not multiple enemies left most of the time, right? Like, I'm sure, like, if you're, like, a free-to-play player, and you're doing, like, super int Extreme Super Battle Road, like, maybe, like, the final fight against, like, you know, like, Bojack and his crew, or, like, Cell and the Cell Juniors, you know, maybe there you could get that active skill to actually matter, but for the most part, I don't think you're ever really going to see Vegeta's active skill being an AoE that really matters too much. It would take some sort of event where there's a lot of enemies, like, very deep in it, right? Like, you know, like 7 turns in, there's a bunch of enemies or something like that. You know, that would then be an instance where Vegeta's active skill AoE could be very helpful. The thing about Vegeta, though, is despite the fact that UI Goku is better in every way, there are multiple events. The Reps of Universe 7 Infinite Dragon Ball History stage, as well as the GT Legendary Goku event, where Vegeta is outright better than Goku, right? Because of the way the stages are designed to counter Goku, where the bosses are tech at the end and they cancel dodging. Again, direct counters to UI Goku. Alright, so we make it to this fight right here, right? Basically, as long as Great Saiyaman 1 and 2 don't get a super attack off on LR Evolution Blue Vegeta, and then, like, you know, Goku and Vegeta don't get a super attack off on Jiren, like, we're pretty much good. Again, this stage, like, you know, you guys have seen, like, me do some of these stages, right? Like the movie bosses stage, where it's like I use a Whis item, and then Tech Broly is still taking like 80k damage after he super attacks, right? It's just like unbelievable how hard the enemies hit. The Universal Survival Saga stage, where the best units in the game, like STR UI Goku, AGL UI Goku, this Evolution Blue Vegeta, are taking hundreds of thousands of damage per normal attack, right? This stage is not built like that, which is why this only took a handful of attempts. And again, as soon as I used double LR Evolution Blue Vegeta, I beat it the first try, right? This was only difficult, I don't know, the problem would be like finding friend leads or something like that for the stage. They made these enemies way too weak. It's weird. Like, the movie bosses stage, the fact that it's so difficult tells me not only is an LR Super Janemba dropping, we'll probably have already seen them by the time this video goes up, but, you know, not only is an LR Super Janemba coming, but I think we're getting a lot more movie bosses character buffs, because that stage is ridiculous. I know that there's already massively powerful characters, but, like, I was trying some no-item runs, and it's like, I don't even know, I do think it's possible, but that's, like, gonna be a real prick of a stage, just by how absolutely devastating, like, those enemies are in there, right? Like, you know, some of the stages are just looking super unfun. Androids, currently, the team, I don't know, is like, ready for a no-item. Like, you could definitely, I think, do it. You know, you get some good luck with, like, you know, in LR Cell's transformation and Physical Cell. But, like, I was trying Android no-item, and it's like I exchanged into Android 16 thinking, okay, so 16 is going to do some tanking here. And then he just took 90k 3 times in a row and I died, right? Like, it's like, oh, okay. It's like the Android category team needs some extra units for sure to help out in there. A lot of these stages are tough. I don't know that Giant is possible. I don't know that Extreme Ginyu Force is possible. You know, I'll do some attempts at some of these stages here and there. Future is probably the next one I'm going to do. I am not really worried about Future. Future is just going to take some good RNG. But, like, you know, you do have the horses to beat the Future stage, right? LR Trunks and Mai, in Time Traveler support Mai, the AGL Trunks and Mai, that trio, and then maybe, like, you know, Gowasu and Zamasu as well. Even though Future has not been buffed in a long time, you have the units capable of getting it done, right? I think pretty easily. And the other thing is that Future, the enemies are not juggernauts like they are on some of these stages. Pure Saiyan is another stage I think I'll be able to do, because I could pretty much do like a full UI Goku team with like LR Evolution Blue Vegeta on it. Again, it'll take some luck, some RNG, but I do think I'll be able to get it done. Also, the possibility does exist that we could get Vegeta's revival, like sort of in these situations, but we don't get it. Now, I was very nervous right here, because I thought, like, okay, we got a guaranteed victory. At this point, like, it's like, I can't guarantee victory, because, like, if Goku and Vegeta super attack in slot 1, maybe Jiren will die. I think Jiren takes about 400k for them supering. And then if Great Saiyaman 1 and 2 super attack right away, maybe Vegeta dies. So it's very hard to decide what to do right here. I decided to go Jiren in slot 1 because I could do this and get Jiren all of that ki, which would heal us up a lot. Look at that. We got, like, what, 80k healing from that? So with that, I felt very comfortable that Jiren could eat a super attack, and then we would be able to survive if he got super attacked from the Goku and Vegeta. But they didn't even super attack, and so we are good to go, right? And then Goku and Vegeta were debuffed. The other reason I put Jiren in slot 1, by the way, is Goku and Vegeta were previously debuffed, whereas the Great Saiyaman 1 and 2 were not. So with the debuff on, I knew that we could survive a super attack on Jiren-type disadvantage. I didn't know how much damage Vegeta would take from Great Saiyaman 1 and 2 if they had super attacked right away. That's why I did that. So here we go. Again, this was very easy. You know, Super Saiyan 3 stage was much harder than this. Honestly, the Universal Survival Saga stage was also much harder than this. This is, what, 3 of the new 10 Extreme Super Battle Road stages done? So I have 8 stages left to no item. I don't know that the Team Bardock category stage is possible. I finally did an attempt in it, and it's like, oh, I don't know about this. That stage seems brutal. Maybe it can be done. I'll do some attempts at them. But a lot of these categories, I think, need new units before the no-item runs are possible. Team Bardock, Ginyu Force, These stages are brutal. I mean, the Team Bardock stage, dude, the Int LR Team Bardock, we don't even have them at Rainbow yet. We don't have a full copies for the unit yet. I don't understand. What are they waiting for? It's been a year and a half. Like, they're never going to allow us to Rainbow that unit that has aged poorly already? Like, it's just very bizarre. So now we'll go over my equips. Again, you guys are going to notice we're using a lot of, like, gold EX skill orbs and stuff like that. Evolution Blue Vegeta, I already had some of the pinnacle of equips on him. Now, Goku and Frieza, I should change their setup because they're built for the punching bag event, which I've already completed, right? So I really should change their equips right there. Jiren has big boy equips, right? Now, unfortunately, I didn't realize, but Roshi does not have equips. I should have given him, like, an EX skill orb and shit like that. Roshi could be quite a bit better. Probably would give him something to buff his additional, I'm thinking. But then, like, you know, Angel Gold and Freeze, a lot of these characters are all set up. So let me know what you guys think. Full power, no item run is done. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.